Greetings, sophisticated intuition here with your divine counterpart, twin flame community messages. So, this is always about what is the divine masculine wanting to reveal to the divine feminine, and what is the divine feminine wanting to reveal to the divine masculine, and what is the energy between the two. All right, so let's see what comes out. I'm going to use my numerology manifestation to begin. All right, Spirit, angels, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, and the Holy Spirit. What is it that the divine masculine wants the divine feminine to know? In the month of February, what is it that the divine masculine wants the divine feminine? There's two of these. I'm going to split them up because one of them is one that just keeps coming out. And, okay. Try it again. Actually, what I'm going to do is shuffle. Angels, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, and the Holy Spirit. What is it that the divine feminine wants the divine masculine to know? What is it that the divine masculine wants the divine feminine to know? And that just explains everything because I see a card in there that doesn't belong. All right. What is it that the divine masculine wants the divine feminine to know? And what is it that the divine feminine wants the divine masculine to know? See, I just listen to my intuition. And then I'll find out that there's a card that doesn't belong. And that's why it's not shuffling properly. Okay? All right. What is it that the divine masculine wants the divine feminine to know? What is it that the divine masculine wants the divine feminine to know? Okay. Wow. That's 3 too many, Spirit. Okay. Just need one, please. What is it that the divine masculine... Okay. Okay. We're going to take the top one. Okay. What is it that the divine feminine wants the divine masculine to know? I thought to mention that this is a new deck, so it's like throwing me out a bunch. Ooh. Okay. Okay. All right. I sense a little bit of tension with the divine counterparts. But we'll talk about it. Let's see what else comes out. I don't want to jump ahead. There's 2 cards on the table. All right. What is the energy between the two, please? Okay. Okay. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Attune to the divine. All right. That is a message to the divine counterparts. Okay, let's see what I'm doing next. What is it that the divine masculine wants the divine feminine to know? There is like way too many. Angel Jupiter. She is the moon. I just have one. Oh. Soft. We're going to shuffle. What is it that the divine masculine wants the divine feminine to know? And what is it that the divine feminine wants the divine masculine to know? And what is the energy between the two? Whoa. Okay, the energy between the two, stagnant. Let's see. Okay, what is it that the divine masculine wants the divine feminine to know? That card came out earlier. What is it that the divine feminine wants the divine masculine to know? And that's the card that came out earlier. Shut up. Ah! So we're just going to get through this. All right. And what is the energy between the two? Whoa. Okay. Too many. Ethereal touch, sacred conversions, and shifting universes. If I can just have one. What is the energy between the divine masculine and the divine feminine? Intimacy. Okay. Just one card, please. What is the energy between the divine masculine and the divine feminine? Okay, we're going to take whatever is on the top here. Gifts received. Okay. All right. I'm going to take the Lover's Oracle, please, because it is the month of February, so obviously. Okay. What is it that the divine masculine wants the divine feminine to know? And the divine feminine wants the divine masculine to know? And what is the energy between the two? that the divine masculine wants the divine feminine to know? And what is it that the divine feminine wants the divine masculine to know? And what is the energy between the two? Okay. Okay. All right. Romance angels. We're almost there, guys. I'm just going to pull, I think that's it, actually. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, let me shuffle. Spirit, please. What is it that the divine masculine wants the divine feminine to know? And the divine feminine wants the divine masculine to know? And the energy between the two. What is it that the divine masculine wants the divine feminine to know? And what is it that the divine feminine wants the divine masculine to know? And what is the energy between the two? Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. So the divine masculine wants the divine feminine to cool your emotions. He says, calm down. Okay? Cool your emotions is what came out. The divine feminine says to the divine masculine, be real. Keep it real. That's what she said. Okay, so I feel like there's a bit of tension, all right? Whether you are in separation or in physical connection. I feel like you may be having some type of argument. Okay, if you're in complete separation, no contact at all, then perhaps this argument is happening telepathically. But I feel like this is the energy that's happening between you all. Now, in the center, what is the energy between you? Release your blocks. Okay, so Spirit says to the both of you, divine masculine and divine feminine, release your blocks, which is what? Inner work, right? So what is triggering you? Why is the masculine telling the feminine to cool her emotions? What is triggering her? Why is the feminine telling the masculine to be real or to keep it real? What is triggering him? This is the area that is blocked, that's keeping the two of you from being on one accord. Okay? Now, I grab my book so we can read. Looks like it moves into a softer side here. What is the masculine want to tell the feminine? That she is the moon. Okay, that's beautiful. That's cute. Okay, let's see. Your message comes through this oracle. Your manifestation is unfolding in perfect timing. If you feel something isn't happening fast enough or is happening quickly and you are unsure if you are really ready, be assured all is well. If something is not clear to you and you would like it to be more so, the clarity you seek will come to you. Do not worry. Do not try to force the insight. Just be with what is happening now and trust. You are moving and growing and all is well. Soon you will see that for yourself, just as the moon grows full and revealing, even in the midst of deepest nights. Okay, a little bit of intuitive energy coming off of this. She is the moon card from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. Is that for those who are in separation, the divine masculine may be showing up in some way, be it physical or phone communication or social media. Somehow I feel like they're going to be present around the full moon, which is on February 16th. Okay. I feel like, or even it may come into, around that time of the synchronicity, the 2/22 date. But I'm getting that the masculine feels the the moon is the feminine, right? The moon is um, responsible for the tide of the ocean. Like the moon moves in waves and cycles. I feel like the moon is the one that draws and attracts, right? So I feel like the masculine is saying like to the feminine, that is so sweet. That is so sweet that she is the moon, like plain and simple. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful message. All right. Then the feminine says to the masculine, the choice. Okay. The choice. Let's see here. This oracle brings you guidance. It is safe to choose now. There's no wrong choice, just a choice that resonates with your heart. If it is challenging you, that is an opportunity for you to let the divine cleanse and lift you into the vibration where you feel at peace with your choice, where you can accept the grace it will bring to you. Do this now. It's your time to step up, make your life easier on yourself, and open to love in a more trusting way. Come now, the divine is calling you to play. So, okay, for both of you, divine masculine, divine feminine, I do feel like, the divine is kind of asking for you to just like be open to receive the love. Also, I feel like I'm speaking to a set of twins that are coming into an awakening of the twin flame connection. Okay. Now, the energy between the two of you is gifts received. Okay. Gifts received. I love it's all green, heart chakra. It says here, this oracle holds a message for you. The universe is trying to get something to you. More abundance, more love, an answer to a prayer. Sometimes the healing comes in unexpected packages. Sometimes we try so hard to find the answer, exerting so much effort to receive that we make things harder for ourselves than they need to be. So relax, have some fun, be at peace. Everything is working out just fine, and there's a nice surprise coming your way. You see what I'm saying? So, okay, two sets of collectors here. One is a set of twins that are coming into the awakening of their connection. No, three sets. It's everybody, really. It's all the twins. Because it's a set here that is coming into their awakening, and the divine, the universe is bringing this together at this time, because that those portals, of course, those portals have opened up. That synchronicity for the twin flames has opened up, and so there is these blocks that are being removed into these unions, and we're reconciling, coming back together. Okay, whether you've ever been together in this lifetime or not. Then you have those who are in physical separation, who are going to be drawn to one another like the moon would draw the tides in the ocean. Okay, and we're making choices to come back together. Okay. Again, if you're new here, pick a side, doesn't matter. But I read this as divine masculine. This is divine feminine, and this is the energy between the two. The gifts that gifts received energy that I'm getting with the between the two, that is the universe and the divine and the angels, everybody working in cohorts together to bring this union together. It's beautiful. But the two of you, masculine and divine feminine, feel like there's some type of tension, sexual tension probably between the two of you. Okay, I feel like neither of you have had any intimacy with one another or anyone else. So if you're a twin flame who knows that you haven't been intimate with anyone, then that's probably where this tension is coming from. It's not true arguments. It's just like poking at each other for no reason. That's the type of energy I'm getting. Look, here it is. Look, here it is. On the masculine side, I have criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. That's what the card said. I didn't make this up. That's what it says. Okay? Then on the feminine side, it says manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Okay? Then in the center, And this is where I pick up that sexual tension, okay? Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Okay, so I do feel like there's about to be a union. Okay, and is it going to get physical? Yes, it is. Okay, I feel like more than anything, whether you're actually intimate with one another or not, there is going to be physical union between the twins. Okay, coming together. Okay, keep an open mind. Okay, that's what came out in the Romance Angels. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. In the Romance Angels, they speak to soulmates, but we're talking about twin flames here, divine counterparts. So for some of you, and this is on the divine masculine side, he's kind of saying here to the feminine energy, like, I need you to keep an open mind. Cool your emotions here. Stop criticizing me, okay? I'm different from you. Okay, I walk to my own beat of my own drum, or however you say that. Over here on the feminine side, unrequited love. Okay, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. That's how she feels. That's how she feels. She doesn't feel like she doesn't. That's why she's saying be real. Okay, keep it real. I feel like this is like some type of cosmic argument that's happening between the twins, specifically the ones that are not in physical alignment or physical union. But those who are, you may be having this actual argument, this disagreement. I don't want to call it argument, a disagreement where you feel like you're not being real. You're not showing your. I feel like the masculine feels like the feminine is being overly emotional, and maybe a little fantastical with this manifesting miracles, okay? And she's kind of over here with the choice, like demanding you make a choice, okay? Meanwhile, the masculine is like, you are my choice, but this, you do this wrong, you do that wrong. I don't know. It's this criticizing energy that's coming out. Okay? Interesting. In the center, very soon, okay? And past life relationship, okay? Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. That is spirit saying, I am trying to bring this union together. I am trying to bring the two of you together. I need you to make up your minds. Stop being at odds with one another and decide what you want so I can bring this in. That's what the energy is between you. That's the spiritual energy between you. And then you have past life relationship. You have known each other before. So this is just a confirmation card that wanted to come out and join us today. Okay. All right. Spirit says to add a spirit animal for guidance here. Okay. All right. Spirit animal for guidance. I don't have any room on the table here. What is it? What is the guidance for the twin flame, divine masculine, and divine feminine? The month of February. How do they bring this into physical union? How does the divine masculine and the divine feminine bring this energy into physical union? I'm just taking one from this deck, guys. Okay? How does the divine masculine and the divine feminine bring this in connection into physical union? Just one. Groundhog spirit. Time to let go. That's what it says. Time to let go. All right, so we're going to read it. Groundhog spirit. Wasn't that on Lunar Day and 222? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We had too much going on. All right. So Spirit says time to let go. I asked, how do you bring it into union? And Spirit says time to let go. Let me find it. Oh goodness. Okay. Pass it up. Okay. Endings lead to beginnings, and death is a part of life. So, Groundhog Spirit is here to let you know that it is time to accept the natural ending of something that is no longer serving you. We love to hold on to what is familiar, but the new needs space to arrive so growth can occur. When Groundhog Spirit appears, it is a sign there is something in your present situation that you need to let go of so that something new can be born, something that will far better serve you now. When the groundhog sees his shadow, he retreats to his den. So too might you yearn for a little more time to say goodbye and transition into the new. However, change is coming and it is good. So let go of your resistance. Spring brings many blessings, and what must die will always be reborn in a new form that will be right for you. Life requires change and detachment. Say farewell to whatever once served you and get ready for something amazing to take its place. Spirit is already sending it your way. Okay, so I got a couple of downloads while I was reading that. First one is that many of you reconciled on Groundhog Day. Okay, I don't even think I showed you the card. Groundhog Spirit. Okay, on Groundhog Day. If I'm not mistaken, please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Groundhog Day was on February 2nd, which was the portal opening, and would have definitely been a day of realignment for twin flame energy. So some of you definitely did. And I know the card says it's time to let go, but what Spirit is saying here as I was reading that message is that there are some things that need to be let go of within the connection, but it's not necessarily the connection itself that needs to be let go of. And that's why you have this keep an open mind and this unrequited love, because I feel like there's some type of tension between you two, divine masculine, divine feminine, that needs to be released. Release your blocks. Okay? You block, the divine is trying to bring you two together and you're literally blocking it. You may have been, I almost feel like I could totally see this in my own union, but we're not talking about me. I'm healed, or I'm almost there, guys. The scab is pretty much gone. There's a scar a little bit, whatever. I put cocoa butter on it. That's how I feel about my twin flame situation. But I could totally see this as, a situation where you've separated, or even if you're in physical union, but on the outs, where you've kind of come up with this decision that you're moving on, right? And you've moved on and you're living life in a moved on mindset, okay? But you can never truly let go of your twin flame. It is you. Okay. And a part of their purpose in your life, anytime we're talking about physical union, is to help you ascend. So you cannot truly cut that cord. This is not a soulmate connection. But there are things within the union that happen that you need to let go of in order for you to come back together in physical union, if that's what you want. Again, the mission is not coming up here. Okay, the romantic part is. But there is something that you guys just need to, like, divine masculine, divine feminine, you are holding each other to some type of standard or something, and you're not meeting it, right? Very interesting energy. Okay, I'm not going to stay too long on that because I am going to come back in later in the month. I'm going to come back on the 222, and I'm praying that I will have time, or I will make time, and we will get a message then for the twin flame community. But this is very interesting what's happening here. Like, the divine and the universe are co-conspiring to bring you two together, but you're fighting it. You're fighting each other. It's almost like people will make up a fight just so that they can avoid the truth. Be real. Truly, you love each other. Truly, you want to be together. Truly, it can work. But you've got to let go. Thank you, Spirit. I love that. So, just to add to it, it's like that message in the Tao Te Ching about losing it all in order to gain, right? Well, within this connection, you both of you need to let go. I feel like there's a sense of control happening here. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. That is your message. Love and light.